Good afternoon, folks. Now I've got discussion B for you. We're discussing alternatives to long term care insurance for payment. Okay, so here we go with the presentation I made for you. Please sit back and enjoy. If you don't want traditional long term care insurance, here are 11 practical, realistic alternatives explained with deeper context, clearer decision points, and what they mean for someone planning in Westmead or Meadville. Nursing home care can exceed 1,000 or 120,000 per year, and even modest home care needs can erode savings quickly. So having any plan, formal or um, informal, is a major act of self protection and family protection for local human guidance, uh, active aging in Meadville. Okay, guys, I'll give you information for that. That's Park Avenue. And number is 814 336 1792. Remains one of the strongest first steps. Quick decision making guide. Start with these 4 questions before choosing an alternative. Anchor yourself in these core realities. How much of my savings can I safely earmark for care without jeopardizing housing or food or retirement stability? Many middle class households can self fund some care, but not an extended multi year need. Do I have family or friends who can provide unpaid or uh, partial partially paid care? This dramatically changes the math. Informal care is the invisible backbone of the US long term care. Do I qualify, or could I qualify for Medicaid, VA benefits, or state programs? These programs can be lifelines, but they require planning and additional documentation. Do I prefer guaranteed benefits, insurance like uh, products, or flexible cash savings home equity? You, your risk tolerance and and liquidity needs matter as much as the product itself. Deeper context, what these options really mean. self-insurance. Workers works best when you intentionally set aside a care bucket, often 2 to 3 years of projected costs rather than hoping general savings will stretch. Hybrid policies appeal to people who hate use it or lose it. If you never need care, your hers still your heirs still receive a death benefit. Annuities with LTC riders can double or triple monthly uh, payouts during a care event, but you must be comfortable locking up money for years. Short term care insurance, underrated. It can cover rehab, post hospital care, or the first months of decline, buying time to reorganize finances. Medicaid planning is a legal structured process, not a loophole. It often involves asset restructuring, spousal protections, and documentation. VA aid and attendance can add hundreds of dollars per month to help pay for home care, assisted living, hugely meaningful for veterans in Crawford County. Reverse mortgages can stabilize cash flow for aging in place, especially if you want to avoid selling the home. Family caregiving is the most common LTC plan in America, but it requires honest conversations, respite planning, and boundaries. Pooled LTC models like community cooperatives are emerging. Alternatives emphasize mutual and shared risks. Uh, Critical illness riders won't won't cover dementia or long frailty, but they can provide a cash infusion after a major diagnosis. Local actionable steps. Westmead, Crawford County. Active Aging in Meadville. They're located at 1034 Park Avenue, Meadville, PA, offers benefits counseling, Medicaid navigation, caregiver support, and unbiased guidance. Crawford County VA office for aid and attendance screening and paperwork help. Request 2 to 3 written quotes from insurers or hybrid or annuity based products. Compare inflation protection, uh, elimination periods, and surrender charges. If considering a reverse mortgage, consult a HUD approval counselor before speaking to any lender. Risks and trade offs and red flags. Self funding without a plan can unfortunately impoverish a surviving spouse. Insurance writers often have strict benefit rigor triggers, usually uh, needing help with 2+ ADLs, cognitive impairments, reverse mortgages scams, and high pressure annuity sales are common. Always verify credentials. Medicaid look back penalties can delay an evident and or can delay eligibility for months or years if assets were transferred improperly. Okay, guys, that's your B for this afternoon. I will be back on with C shortly. Give me a bit for that, please, and I'll be back on with that for you. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.